DH here, and we're back with another tip for the week. This time we're going to go over the muscle up. What a muscle up is, it's performed either on gymnastics rings or a straight pull-up bar, and it's essentially the biggest pull-up you've ever done to the deepest dip. There are two prerequisites to performing the muscle up with multiple repetitions and safely. One, we should be able to perform multiple pull-ups unassisted, whether that's on a bar or even rings, getting our chin over our hands. Two, we should be able to perform multiple push-ups or even dips, whether that's on parallel bars or gymnastics rings. If you meet those two requirements, you're probably well on your way to performing the ring or bar muscle up. Over the course of the next 8 weeks, we're going to break down the muscle up for you. Beginning with this week, week 1, we're going to go over primarily just the pulling. So we're going to talk about some variations of pulling strengthening exercises that you can perform either on rings or bars. When it comes to pulling specifically for the muscle up on rings, we need to be able to hold what's called the false grip. The false grip is where you are shortening the distance from pulling to pushing. This is done by locking your wrist against the rings. If you make a fist and you bend it down, the area outside your hand and the crook of your wrist is where you want the rings to sit. When performing muscle ups on a straight bar, we need to make sure we have a full grip on the pull-up bar. This is done by making sure the bar is meeting below even your pinky knuckle. And by there, we grab the bar, making sure that your thumb is on the outside over your fingers. A helpful exercise that will help us to develop the pulling strength necessary for a ring muscle up is to hold a pair of gymnastics rings in the false grip and perform ring rows. A helpful exercise to help us develop the bar muscle up will be performing strict pull-ups on a straight pull-up bar using that full grip. In this pulling exercise, the ring row using the false grip, we first start by keeping our body straight and tight. Using the false grip, we unlock our arms so that our arms are fully extended and focusing on using the muscles in your back and only your arms, keeping your body rigid. Perform ring rows by pulling your chest to the rings. Some common mistakes we see with the ring row performed with the false grip is keeping the body rigid. First, tip your weight back onto your heels, lifting your toes up towards the ceiling. Next, make sure your knees are straight by squeezing your legs and extending your hip open all the way. Another challenge to the ring row performed with the false grip is actually maintaining the false grip. Do your best to use your forearm muscles to keep your wrist bent and the outsides of your hands wrapped around the rings. An exercise that we can perform in improving our bar muscle up are strict pull-ups using a complete grip around the bar. This is done by starting with our arms fully extended and by pulling our chin over the bar. If we can, we want to also slowly release our arms back down, getting us to our starting position. Perform this exercise 3 times this week. 5 to 7 ring rows using the false grip, resting 60 seconds between 5 working sets. For assistance with the bar muscle up, perform 3 to 6 repetitions of a strict pull-up on the straight bar, resting 60 seconds between 5 total working sets. Performing muscle ups on gymnastics rings or a pull-up bar can seem challenging, but it's not beyond any of us. Performing these exercises with the false grip ring row and also improving your strict pull-up on the pull-up bar will give you the foundational strength to start your muscle up. It's necessary for your safety and necessary in also improving your efficiency in completing multiple repetitions of the muscle up. Thanks for checking out this week's clip in improving the muscle up. We look forward to working with you guys over the course of the next 8 weeks. We're going to break it down into small, digestible pieces for all of us to perform in improving the muscle up. Stay tuned for the next clip, and we'll see you back.